Delta's RMC motion controllers excel at pressure and force control. Whether controlling only pressure or force, or controlling position and pressure or force on the same axis, the RMC is designed to make your pressure or force system perform at its best. With features such as bumpless transfer from position control to pressure or force, ramping, gearing, sine wave, custom profiles, and camming, the RMC can handle a wide range of markets. For example, cyclic testing, such as this leaf spring test that requires control of both position and force, wood products, such as controlling the hold-down rolls in sawmill lines, and metals, such as controlling the fluid pressure in hydroforming or controlling the force of a press. Delta's RMC motion controllers support several pressure or force control configurations. Pressure control applications typically use one pressure transducer measuring the fluid being controlled. Force control applications often use two pressure transducers mounted in a hydraulic cylinder, which the RMC uses to calculate the resulting force on the cylinder rod. This provides a good rugged solution, but does not take into account the cylinder friction. A load cell can be used for applications requiring very precise force measurements, but can be more susceptible to damage and requires mounting the load cell between the rod and the load and running wiring to the load cell. And of course, any pressure or force configuration can be combined with position or velocity feedback. The RMC also offers pressure or force limit. This limits the position or velocity motion so that the applied pressure or force does not exceed a specified limit. For example, one of Delta's customers presses bearings into housings. The bearing needs to be pressed to a final position, but the pressing force cannot exceed a certain limit. The force limit algorithm automatically takes care of this. If the force approaches the limit, the position motion slows down to keep the force at or below the limit. Setting up pressure or force control is simplified with RMC Tools Scale and Offset Wizards and the Tuning Wizard. In addition, the programming is easy. For example, the following simple user program commands the axis to move toward a position, wait until the force exceeds a certain value, and then enter force control and ramps to a certain value. The RMC Tools plots are great for making sure your application is working properly. This plot shows the results of the user program we just looked at. The position is moving toward 5, and when the force reaches 100 pounds, the axis switches to force control and ramps to 900 pounds. When ordering an RMC, you must specify the pressure option if you will be controlling the combination of position and pressure or force on the same axis. For the RMC 150, this is specified by choosing the RMC 151E CPU. For the RMC 75, this is specified by ordering the AP2 expansion module. For more details, refer to the help in the RMC Tools software, which can be downloaded from DeltaMotion.com.